station the other day, and I had an experience that can only be described as like aggressive catcalling. Some guy yelled out at me across the parking lot, "Hey, yo, girl! Let me fuck them fat titties!" Like, excuse me, sir, did you just try and fat shame me into fucking you? Because I'm a grown-ass woman and that shit does not work on me anymore. Guys, I'm super excited to be here tonight. I've actually been taking a little bit of a step back from stand-up for a minute. I decided I wanted to focus on a different project. I've been working on a series of children's books. So they'd be like autobiographical in nature, but like Dr. Seuss. So for example, instead of like, "Oh, the places you'll go," it was, "Oh, the douchebags you've blown." Instead of one fish, two fish, it was one ditch, two ditch, DUI. That one was dedicated to my mom. I haven't had a DUI yet, but it's important to have goals, I think. And then a trilogy dedicated to the college years. So Everybody Poops, The Beginner's Guide to Anal. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Intermediate Anal. And The Big Friendly Giant, because anal's a lot easier than developing a personality. I went to a Christian school, guys. I've seen a lot of shit. Really, I think it's important for kids to understand that while they might want to be a doctor or a lawyer, it's much more likely that they're going to end up like me. The closest I've ever come to the medical profession was having a micropenis in my mouth that was attached to a nursing student. Yeah, you know, I tried to get in with the doctor, but the American healthcare system, you know, the waiting list was like 3 months long. So, I am married, believe it or not. Someone locked this down. We just celebrated a really huge milestone, actually. 1 year of marriage, give it up for that. So, for those of you who don't know, the 1 year anniversary is actually the paper anniversary. In our case, it was the divorce paper anniversary. It's kind of an important distinction to make. He really outdid himself there with that anniversary gift. Could have just gotten me a greeting card, still would have been on theme. You know, at first I was really depressed. I just kept looking at like photos of car wrecks on the internet, like, "Oh shit, should have been me." But I'm doing much better now. Like, sure, I may have lost my dignity, but I also lost 20 pounds, guys. I'm wearing crop tops again. It's very exciting. I am dating again, which is exciting and terrifying. It's exciting and terrifying because I'm bisexual, but didn't come out as bisexual until I was 27 years old, which is pretty late in life. You know, you would have thought that I would have figured it out after the first or second vagina that I had in and around my mouth. You know what they say, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, come on me. A lot of people think that you can't be bisexual, you're either 100% straight or 100% gay. I myself am just a lesbian stacked on top of a straight person in a trench coat. It turns out as a woman, that's the only way that you can get a garment with functioning pockets, is to be bisexual. So I have been having trouble dating women, mostly because they terrify me. Also because my friend recently told me that I am to bisexuality as LaCroix is to flavor. Which may be true, it may be true in both cases, like it is a lot more fun when there's vodka involved. Like my sexuality is confusing even to me. Like I find myself attracted to men who look like they haven't showered in 7 days and women who look like pretty boys. So you can imagine walking into a Hot Topic is very stressful for me. I had to stop shopping at Whole Foods altogether. But I did recently start seeing a fantastic woman. She is great. I like her a lot. But the first time we hung out, I was very nervous. I have to be honest, I was very terrified because it had been so long since I had sex with a woman. I was like, oh my God, what if I'm bad at it? What if I forgot how to do this? Turns out you can't forget. It's just like riding a dike. have not told my dad yet that I am bisexual or that I'm exclusively fucking a woman now, mostly because of how it went when I told him that I am no longer religious. That was like a whole other type of coming out conversation. It did not go well. He was really upset at first. He was like, Morgan, who are you so angry with? Like, who hurt you? And I was like, oh, I'm not really angry at anyone. I just kind of view my salvation the way Americans view the auto industry. I just kind of outsourced it to a more capable third party. Because when you're Catholic and you move to the Southeast, like suddenly everyone wants to pray for you. Like, Pentecostals have got my salvation on lock. I don't have to do anything anymore. You guys have got that shit covered. Catholic guilt was a really big part of my growing up experience. Catholic guilt is the reason I didn't have sex until I was 20 years old. We're gonna call it Catholic guilt and not the fact that I tried to teach myself Elvish not once but twice in high school. Like, everyone says they want a nerdy girl, but all bets are off when you're correcting someone's Lord of the Rings trivia on a first date. That is how you get a second date canceled. But to be fair, if you don't know that Fangborn is Elvish for Treebeard, you probably couldn't have made me happy anyway. So Catholic guilt made college difficult because, like, everyone else, even though I went to a Christian college, was having sex, but I didn't want to have sex because I didn't want to go to hell, but I still wanted attention from men because I have abandonment issues. So I had to find out a different way to get it. So I needed a loophole. Turns out the loophole is located directly in the center of my face. It's just... So my first 2 years of college, I was just handing out blowjobs like they were business cards. And I studied music and history in college, so I am super used to not getting a call back from a business card. So I would like to close out my time tonight by leading you all in a moment of worship. I've appropriated this melody from the Christian church, much like the Christian church has appropriated everything from every other world religion. No shade, it's true. So if you know the words or the tune, feel free to sing along. When you pulled down your pants, you weren't just putting on the ritz. Your cock is an awesome cock.